Welcome to part 10 of Final Fantasy 15. In this part, we're going to be going to the Keycatrich Trench, but first, I wanted to give the engine blade back to Sid because I found the rusted bit in part 9, and now I'm going to get the engine blade too.
I'll take it from here.
Well, we also can now upgrade the Drain Lance too, so
Here she is.
all we need to do is just find the necessary parts for it. Just talk to Sid again, and you'll also unlock the quest to get a better engine blade. Now, these parts that you're looking for, the part for the engine blade, actually have a Carol Whisker, which, ironically enough, there is a Carol in the area of Keycatrich Trench. So, without further ado, ladies and gents, I'm going to equip the engine blade, and I will see you guys when we go over to Keycatrich Trench. So, we might as well just enter. The thing about these trenches, as I stated in a couple of parts ago, that,
Here we go.
I do believe it was part 8 that I discussed this, that if you are in dungeons, and
Look,
they are
there's a
dark,
door.
no matter what time of day it is, you will be
It
attacked by demons.
People lived here? Those seeking
Because there
refuge
is
from
literally
war
no
must
light
yours.
here,
Huh. What are they
except
good
for the light that's going to be
Wonder if
shown once we
anyone's still
find the
living here.
generator. Now, this area can be explored.
What's this? A cable. Wonder where it leads.
And, of course, you can follow Ignis because he's going to run ahead of you, and that can be a pain in the
A
ass
generator?
when he
So it
does
appears.
run ahead of you,
Might still
especially
really
in a
works.
particular
then
dungeon
there was
where
light.
certain things
Oh,
happen,
man,
and
I do love me
Ignis,
some light.
well, let's just say his glasses won't be able to help him. That can be rather freaking annoying because there's implications of what happened when Ignis runs ahead. Now, I'm actually exploring this
Don't
dungeon
like the look of that
and
ceiling.
backtracking and all that to
for some
fill out the
TLC.
map because the map system
What was that?
here is exactly like Final
Killing me here,
Fantasy
big
12.
Are you trying
It's
to give me
a,
a heart attack or something?
As you move, you discover a new path and open up a map kind of thing. Unlike Final Fantasy 12, you don't really find a chest that contains the map that will unlock the whole entirety of the map and you'll be able to see where the hell you're going. No. You gotta explore this way. This is also akin to the Omega Ruins in Final Fantasy X.
Eyes forward.
Didn't mean to do that.
But at least for the most part, the map on the top left of
noise.
your
I
screen
can feel
will
eyes
have
on The second we turn our backs,
the way
bam!
revealed.
Being a wuss.
Now I know they're talking and I know there are some jokes that are being made, but I'm just pointing out what's going on. And
No
in
good.
some cases, like here,
It's
there are
locked.
going to be parts where they lock the doors. And by they, I mean goblins.
Hello?
Yes, goblins will be a pain in the ass in this stage.
Total shocker.
But if
Something's worth
anything,
looking up.
It's worth
there are
seeking
goblins
out.
that should come out right in that area here. If anything, you might want to
up
be
the
careful
gas.
of
Personally, don't
demons.
mind either way. Give it up
Because
then.
demons not only are jackasses, because of the fact that they show up regardless of what time of day it is and it's completely pitch black, but also demons have the
A dead end.
audacity
Sworn this was it.
to, one, screw with you
turn on
by
the light.
turning off the lights,
Room to swing a
and
sword in
two,
here.
they could steal your items and use it against you. I'm sorry if I sound too loud, but in case I do, just let me know in the comment section below. But, demons steal items and use it on themselves. They will steal Phoenix Downs, and they will even steal ingredients that you need for various
Back to
recipes.
Generator.
I was literally
Well, just
pissed
gotta keep
that
moving.
one time these little bastards had stolen a zoo steak from me. Or a zoo tenderloin from me. And that zoo tenderloin was actually a part of a really important recipe. I couldn't make that recipe because these assholes stole the tenderloin. I don't know if they steal weapons too, I mean, I haven't had that happen to me, but yes, they do steal ingredients, and yes, they steal items. You would be surprised that despite the fact that Ignis used Envenom, these assholes steal a remedy. And for the love of God, I'm trying to open the door. Don't jump. Now there will come a part where these guys will actually slam the door on your face when you're trying to find your way through. But we'll just have to go through this dungeon and
Wait.
oh, by the way, definitely pick up all the fire magic and other magic that is lying around because you're gonna need it.
Ooh, this looks promising.
In an ominous sort of way.
I will say this though. It's best you explore this place because you'll never know what you find. I just found the auto crossbow in this area, and I think I found the bio blaster as well on my way inside. Because it was that other treasure on the other side of the trench in the entrance. But now we find the boss, which happens to be something that will be a common enemy if you stay out at night. The Arachne. It is immune to electricity, but fire and ice? Not a problem. You just simply hit it with fire and watch her die. It will be in your best interest to make sure you have MP to dodge, MP to parry, and more importantly, make sure you're close enough to heal your enemies. And make sure you remember that the L button is to pull up items that regenerate or restore. And how did I get such a good score? I don't know. But yeah, we took care of that monster really quick. It was actually like 6 minutes in, to be honest. And that's saying a lot. Oh yeah, and I paused too because the batteries was coming loose from my controller. I need to get a new controller. Or at least some new batteries, or a charger pack, one of the two. Anyway, we found the tomb, because on the other side, it just so happens to be a vault. And we don't need to go to that vault until after we beat all the dungeons. So now, all we need to do is get the next Kingsword. And oh, this is going to be painful! Yeah, you saw how the first one went through, and now we get the next one, and goddamn, this is gonna hurt. Oh, damn! It's painful after the first time. So yeah, now we have an axe, and that axe we have right there is actually the strongest. Yeah, the Axe of the Conqueror is the strongest of the King Swords.
At this rate, he'll soon rival his father's legacy.
Funny thing is, we have we could actually leave from the dungeon also, but the thing is, some of these weapons can have added abilities. Like I do believe one sword we get later on will automatically give you items from enemy breaks.
Huh.
But that's going to be like very, very long from here.
Yeah.
Finally picked up. Thought I'd lost an king.
Just busy building my arsenal.
Good to hear. I have a task for you. The Empire's begun construction of a new base along the road west to the sky. I need you to put it out of commission. If left unchecked, it will cost us access to the west and all the royal tombs that lie beyond. I believe you've met Monica. She can fill you in on the details. Go see her.
What's up?
People to see, bases to burn. Let's go see Monica at the outpost.
Now then, ladies and gents, remember that Carol I talked about earlier? Well, guess what's going to be here permanently now that you've completed the dungeon.
Yeah, hard to miss an ominous
And
thing like that.
yeah,
It ain't gonna be easy taking
Carol's
down
are
a whole
dicks.
stronghold.
Can we
And they
really do
took
this?
away all of the
Marshal
equipment that
believes
I
we
need.
can.
And they took away the turret too!
But first things
That
first.
turret could have been useful! 'Cause there's the
Back
Carol!
to the outpost.
Yeah, we're not gonna win this. I'm gonna give it a try, though. That thing's pretty damn fat. Oh, God! Oh! I did not see that coming.
So we'll just stay out.
I did not think this through. Let's get the hell out of here. Retreat! Retreat! We can't win! I'll come back, you see. I'll come back for my manhood. Just you wait. See, here's the thing. Unlike other games where you could try to do that, and while you may more than likely fail, at least you'll be able to control the battle to where you could actually win, like Via Infinito. You could actually do that because you're powerful enough to withstand that sort of thing. Final Fantasy 15, when you face enemies that are higher level than you are, you have to be like 20 to 30 levels higher than they are. Like, for instance, level 29 enemies. Like, the one I just faced, that's actually level 32. There was no way we were going to win. Because we had to be like level 60 in order to kill the Carol in the first place. But I gave it a try, at least. Can't say I didn't try, but yeah, I was going to get curb stomped and I didn't have enough curative to last. So let's go and talk to Monica and see what she has to say.
The Marshal has apprised me of the plan. We found a back door into the Imperial base. I'll mark the route on your map. The way is secure. You should be able to gain entry relatively easily.
And now for the second thing we're going to be doing here in this game. We are going to be busting up Imperial bases. Yeah, that's right. I said the joke before Prompto even made the joke. But, and yes, he does make that joke, by the way, but we're going to be attacking Imperial bases, which is going to be the thing for the entirety of the game. I do believe some of those bases are mandatory. I know 2 of them are. The one we're going to now and one later on. And then there's one that is optional.
Who is this Monica person?
But whatever the case, breaking up these bases will actually get rid of the blockades and open up more of the areas so you'll be able to explore and do some of the side quests. So everything's kind of limited because of the Empire and their douchebaggery. But it's okay because we're going to deal with them right now. But first, we need to find some scorpion stings. I'm going to be taking those. Hopefully, getting some scorpion stings. Oh, God! Oh! Looks like I found the mother, and she's not happy about her youngins being used as target practice. Oh, God! It's level 29? Shit! Shit!
Watch this!
Have I not learned my lesson? Oh, no, I have not! Heal! Heal! For the love of God, heal! Man, this is some bullshit. We are going to die. Well, I'm going to craft some magic at least. But we are going to die. I just got finished saying that I'm going to need to be at least 20 to 30 levels higher in order to beat this thing. Sometimes you have to be at that level, like level 29, but for the safety of you and your teammates, because of how high the attacks are at that current level, and due to the fact that you may or may not have unlocked any of the AP gates, or AP skills that'll up your defense and attack, it would be in your best interest to go double or triple the level. Preferably double, because triple would be overkill. And besides, these things tend to respawn their regular enemies, and there's no reason for you to impatiently take them on like I am. Yes, yes, don't be like me. I made a mistake, and I'm paying for it. But for the most part, I'm actually using this thing to get killed and wrecked, but mostly wrecked. What I was trying to say was I was using this thing to at least increase the technical skills, the tech skills of all three of my party members. And yeah, we are getting wrecked. We might want to leave this place. Run! Run! Don't just stand there and fight! Run, you fools!
Nice knowing you guys.
Yeah, this is way too much. Oh, and that phrase that Prompto says about hating Gladio because we're fighting something that's way stronger than us? Yeah, I think it would be a terrible oh, damn. I am getting severely wrecked. And past me has yet to learn its lesson because we aren't even doing much damage to it. Oh, but we are getting experience from the other Reaver tail we killed. That was the Reaver King. And oh no, we're not getting in any more excursions. Let's just go on ahead, follow the path, and go straight to the base and meet up with Core. Because it'll be more badassness with Core. But once we get here, we can't go back.
From here, we will split into 2 groups. Prince Noctis, please join the Marshal up ahead. The rest of you will assist me in the diversionary effort.
I'll see you guys later.
You go give them hell. We'll do the same on our end.
Alright, now it's time for us to end this chapter. All we need to do is just squeeze through this crack here and we will meet up with Core. By the way, I almost forgot. Any of the guest characters that show up in your party, they also have tech skills as well. And if you have the Ascension Tree ability of gaining ability points for every tech skill you use, well then, abuse the hell out of these guys.
Ambush, pushing out while support pushes in, crushing the enemy from both sides.
I honestly thought it was a cutscene, that's why I stopped. Anyway, well it kind of was, but let's just go through and break through this area and cause as much trouble as humanly possible. Don't forget to pick up things here, because once you come here and you complete what you needed to complete, you will never come back. Oh, yeah, by the way, almost forgot. Core's ability? Core's tech skill is him going to places where you can't reach and taking out enemies that are too high for even Noctis to reach. Sorry, Noctis, that's what I'm trying to say. It is something that, trust me, it's going to be good if you ever see Core again, and if Core becomes downloadable content. And it's a huge if. However, that may be also something that may piss you off. Because again, episode Gladiolus.
Don't get used to
At least to some who've already played this, from what I heard.
Above us. Got it.
Now, these guys are one of those people that you can actually use Core's ability on. I mean, yeah, you can also use Warp Strike to get to them. But in the case of Core, there are going to be some people that you can't reach it again. Core is a godsend for that. Hell, Core's got more HP than you do. And for the most part, Core can actually revive you if you are down and out for the count. Well, not in danger, but simply like, well, not like dead, but simply in danger. But if you're dead, make sure you put on a Phoenix down. But he can actually snap you out of danger mode, at least. Now, make sure you take care of all of these Imperial guards while you can, because they're going to be guards with rifles shooting you from the top, where you can't get a good grip to Warp Strike. You're gonna have to have Core to attack. But more importantly, you want to make sure that you survive this long enough to summon him to do so. Come on, Core, get him! Get him, Core!
Yeah.
Damn it! I'm trying to target that guy.
Hard and fast!
Yeah, I'm gonna be hiding behind here. So, Dragon's Roar is the skill. And Core can definitely hit these things from a far off distance. And get used to using this skill because trust me, it'll help you in the fight at the end of this. Did I say we were going to end this chapter, this part? I meant part 11.
That mentality can prove your undoing, Highness.
So, yeah. While the dungeon itself was short, this is even shorter. But all I gotta say to this is, see you next part and enjoy the cutscene. Sorry, what cutscene? I meant to say I'm gonna end the part here. In the next part, we really will in chapter 2. Past me can be stupid sometimes. And Wind Waker is coming on Wednesday. So, see you guys then.